My name is Maria, and today I'm incredibly excited to share how our investments in innovation, particularly in wearables, are redefining connections between people and creating more opportunities for everyone. In the space of AI and immersive technology, Mark Zuckerberg shared his ambition a decade ago when he published his 10-year vision all the way back in 2014. Making long-term bets on emerging technologies isn't easy. It's not guaranteed to work, and it's certainly not cheap. But it's also one of the most valuable things a technology company can do, and the only way to remain relevant over the long run. Meta has been focusing on the singular vision of growing, deepening, and enriching connections. Connections between people, communities, ideas, content, and businesses. Metaverse technologies and AI are the two main forces that will drive social experiences through the internet. Meta is home to one of the world's leading AI research labs. AI powers our core social products today that I'm sure you know and love. Think newsfeed, recommendations, discovery engine, and personalized ads, all thanks to machine learning. The other big investment area is metaverse technologies, with AR and MR at the core. We continue to believe this is going to be the next computing platform. We've been at this for more than 10 years, but in the last few years, we've really zeroed in on our investment. In 2019, we announced to the world at what was then known as Oculus Connect, that we were going to build AR glasses. Then, a few years after that, we changed our company name to Meta. And just a few weeks ago, we announced that we finally did it. We built AR glasses. To explain the technological marvel that is Orion, who better than Andrew Bosworth, our Chief Technology Officer, in this video? He shares the hurdles we went through in order to make this breakthrough. So with that, we can roll the video, please. You definitely don't want me to go into the technical details.
We are building AR glasses. We built AR glasses. We just revealed Orion, our AR glasses prototype. Building full AR glasses like these, with a wide field of view display, wireless, AI built in, running all the core experiences you'd expect, has been something we've been working on for nearly a decade now. Way back then, when we first started this project, the teams crunched the numbers, and they said that they thought our chances of being able to build one of these was 10%. So we overcame a lot of odds to build these glasses. Now let's start with the display and the field of view, because these were the biggest challenges by far. First, we needed to bend beams of light in ways that, frankly, they don't like to bend. We had to build an entirely new display architecture, so miniature projectors in the frame of the glasses shoot light into the waveguides, with nanoscale 3D structures printed into the lens that diffract light, showing holograms at different depths and sizes in your environment. And we bent this light in a power envelope measured in milliwatts. Now, how do we do this? Well, instead of glass, the optics are made of a novel material called silicon carbide. It's very lightweight, doesn't create weird optical artifacts or catch stray light, and it has a really high index of refraction, which is the key to a large field of view and an efficient use of photons. This material has incredible optical properties, but it's also incredibly complex to manufacture into an optical lens like this. The next challenge was heat dissipation. You can't stuff a fan into a pair of glasses, so the only way to get rid of heat is by radiating it away. But this is a really small device, and it's right next to your head, so it can't draw away massive amounts of heat. So there's two things we did. First, we built the frames out of materials that are really great at dissipating heat. That's why we chose magnesium, which is also used in spacecraft for the same reason. The other thing is you generate less heat to begin with, so a lot of the custom components in Orion are designed with this goal. The micro LEDs are very power efficient. The custom wireless stack is designed to work in burst mode to reduce the amount of heat generated. And we had to build really specialized custom silicon that's extremely power efficient and optimized for our AI, machine perception, and graphics algorithms. In fact, we built over 10 custom chips and dozens of highly custom silicon IP blocks. This lets us take algorithms like hand and eye tracking and SLAM that normally take hundreds of milliwatts of power, reducing them down to just a few dozen milliwatts. Now let's talk about form factor. This isn't a shrunk down headset. They're not goggles, although they did start that way. These are glasses. They look like glasses, they wear like glasses. This is the largest field of view available in the smallest glasses form factor today. This allows digital content to blend with the world you're looking at. We've delivered dozens of innovations to get this industrial design down to what it looks like just a pair of glasses that you'd be comfortable wearing. Orion is a feat of miniaturization with optical alignment at the accuracy of 1/10 the width of a human hair. There are 7 tiny cameras and sensors, so small that we're able to embed them in the frame rims. And the magnesium frames aren't just good at dissipating heat. It's a lightweight but also rigid material that keeps the optical elements in perfect alignment. For this new computing paradigm, we needed a way to interact with these devices as well. Something you can do while you're on the go and heads up. This is where EMG and gaze come in. The wristband detects neuromotor signals, so you can click with small hand gestures while your hand is resting at your side. And you can select an action just by looking at it. These are more natural, faster, more comfortable, and unobtrusive interactions. There's always been 2 major questions that needed to be answered to bring AR glasses to the mainstream. The first was, can you make the fundamental technological breakthroughs, like bringing a big display into a pair of regular-looking glasses? The second was, what are the use cases? What can you do on AR glasses that you can't do on any other kind of device? We feel like we've made progress on both of those questions with Orion. And the good news is, you'll see a lot of new devices from us in the next few years that build upon this work. There's still plenty to be done to bring this to consumers. We have to bring the cost down and make it easier to produce at scale. Right now, it's still prohibitively expensive as a consumer product. But make no mistake, this is the future. It might be the most advanced consumer electronics device ever attempted. Certainly the most impactful new one since the smartphone. People have been dreaming about AR glasses like this for a long time, and the dream is finally coming true.
So you just saw a video about one of the most exciting announcements we made last month, our AR glasses prototype, Orion. While it's not quite ready to be a consumer product, it does represent major technological breakthroughs. And you heard a little bit from Boz just now. We believe Orion is the most advanced pair of AR glasses ever made. It's a time machine that lets us live in the future and refine next-generation AR experiences to help you be more present, connected, and empowered in the world. So over the next few slides and in the next few minutes, I will take you through the component pieces of Orion. There are 3 reasons why AR glasses are the product to build. And first of all, they enable digital experiences that are unconstrained by a device in your pocket. With large holographic displays, your apps and experiences aren't confined to a small glass rectangle. You can use the real world as your canvas, placing 2D and 3D content and experiences anywhere you want. Second, they seamlessly integrate contextual AI that can sense and understand the world around you for whatever you need. Think about what the ultimate AI assistant needs to be as useful and as personalized as possible. It needs to see and hear what the wearer sees and hears when the wearer needs the AI's assistant's help. And third, glasses are, as a form factor, they are light, stylish, great for both indoor and outdoor use. I'm wearing mine with transition lenses. I can just walk outside and they turn into sunglasses. You want something that you can wear in public, in social settings, around friends, coworkers, and family. You want to be able to see the person's real face, their real eyes, their expressions. This is the product our industry has dreamt of, combining the convenience and immediacy of wearables with a large display, high bandwidth input, and contextualized AI in a form factor that people feel comfortable wearing. Instead of pulling out your phone, opening WhatsApp, and typing out a reply, you can choose to see the message in your field of view and can reply with a voice and seamless input. Tell you, I wish I was wearing Orion right now. I could just have the teleprompter in front of me. One day. And if you really want to feel present with someone far away, you can even have a 3D hologram of them right in your living room, as if they were there with you in real life. The AI assistant running on AR glasses will be able to proactively help you remember your shopping list, remind you of tasks just at the right moment, take meeting notes for you, and remind you what comes next in your calendar. Every new computing platform comes with a new way for people to interact with the device. Keyboards to mouse, geographical user interface to the touchscreen. The same is true for wearables. Orion's input and interaction system seamlessly combines voice, eye gaze, and hand tracking with an EMG wristband that lets you swipe, click, and scroll while keeping your arm resting comfortably by your side. And this allows you to stay present in the world and with the people around you. Orion's hand tracking helps you move digital objects around your physical space and play AR games, and voice input lets you interact with Meta AI, dictate messages, and control your glasses. These innovative devices and technologies also open up new possibilities for human-computer interaction across a range of categories, including inclusive and assistive applications. Our EMG wristband is a consumer electronics marvel in and of itself. Imagine being able to take a photo while walking with a tap of your fingers, or navigate menus with light hand movements, whether you're sitting, lying down, or on the go. EMG stands for electromyography, and Orion's EMG wristband has sensors to detect electrical signals generated by muscle contractions. An on-device ML processor interprets EMG signals to produce input events that are transmitted to the glasses. A high-performance textile elegantly wraps around your wrist, and EMG sensors are embedded into the textile itself. We've been working on eye gaze and effortless EMG gestures for several years, as we believe from the beginning that input for AR glasses had to be fast, convenient, and socially acceptable. True AR glasses must be wireless, so we've built a compute puck to take some of the compute load off of Orion, enabling longer wearability and better glasses form factor. A wireless connection from the puck to the glasses enables low latency. The glasses run all the hand tracking, eye tracking, world tracking, and specialized AR, world-locking graphics, and algorithms. The app logic runs on the puck to keep the glasses as light and as small as possible. The puck has dual processors. One is custom, designed by Meta, and provides the compute power needed for low latency rendering. The hardware is cool, but what matters most is what you can do with it, especially as part of your daily life. The experiences in Orion are just a start of what's to come. And some of the key experiences include Meta AI, which understands what you are looking at in the real world and can help you through a task with visual guidance. It can take a hands-free video call with your family as you do chores around the house on a Sunday. It can help you stay connected on WhatsApp and Messenger to view and send messages through the glasses. Or you can even play shared AR games with family on the other side of the country or with your friends in the same room. The experiences available in Orion today will chart the roadmap for our consumer AR glasses in the future, as our teams continue to iterate and build immersive social experiences. Orion is a window into the future, our time machine, to build for a future we're very excited about. All of this innovation exists so we can do what we do best, help people connect. As I mentioned earlier, it's still in the prototype phase, but we've already unlocked a lot of these capabilities through our innovation at the intersection of AI and XR. Perhaps it's not always clear how these two big areas, AI and XR, come together. In fact, they're complementary. They go hand in hand. To deliver state-of-the-art XR hardware and to offer the user a personalized experience, you need computer vision and machine learning. And if you're to transform the way we create content and who creates content, you need Gen AI. AI and XR come together to deliver richer connections. AI enhances XR experiences by breaking down barriers, language, cultural, ensuring seamless and natural experiences, providing contextual personalization, and increasing inclusivity and accessibility. Ultimately, Meta exists to connect people through technology. That's why our team is building the next computing platform that puts people at the center so they can be more present, connected, and empowered in the world. And a fantastic demonstration of our progress here are the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which launched last year, and you can see me wearing here on stage. Ray-Ban Meta glasses have demonstrated the power of putting key parts of our digital life, like accessing an AI assistant, connecting with our friends, or capturing content, into a stylish pair of glasses that fits seamlessly into our daily life. Ray-Ban Meta glasses have opened up a new category of displayless glasses, supercharged by AI. There we go. So last spring, we released Meta AI with Vision onto our smart glasses. You can ask your glasses about what you're seeing, and they'll look and give you smart, helpful answers or suggestions. Say you're traveling and trying to read a menu in French or in German. Your smart glasses can use their built-in camera and Meta AI to translate the text for you, giving you the information you need without having to pull out your phone or stare at a screen. And again, a few weeks ago at Connect, we shared updates about new features that we'll be rolling out on our Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses: visual reminders, voice reminders, live language translation. I have a 2-year-old, and it's incredible what leaving your screen in your pocket can do. When we're with her, we can capture the moment and share it with friends and family without being hunched over our screens. We can be present, the ultimate parenting hack. She's also figured out how to invoke them, and she'll say, "Hey, Meta, take a video," just for fun. She thinks any glasses can do that, by the way, not just Ray-Ban Metas. At Meta, we believe that wearable devices powered by AI are the future of computing. Advancing AI and open sourcing to benefit everyone is part of our DNA. When you combine AI with XR devices that see and hear the world the way that humans do, you unlock latent human potential in everyone. Meta AI itself is on the way to being the most widely used AI assistant in the world by the year's end. All this means that we need to be building technology that is accessible to everyone, regardless of their abilities. And while it's still early days, we've been really inspired by the creative ways people have started using Meta AI on our Ray-Ban Meta glasses to learn, create, and connect in new ways. Meta AI on wearable XR devices will unlock value for individuals, but also for society. Education can improve with personalized tutoring, wellness can improve with individualized coaching, live translation can help communities bond locally and across the world. Even traffic can improve with more automated systems. And we also know that technology can be especially impactful for people who are blind or have low vision. People living with visual impairments have already, just 1 year in, found Meta AI on wearable devices to be a useful tool in improving independence and autonomy. This has inspired us to do more. And what you're about to see is a new partnership for Ray-Ban Meta glasses we just announced last month with Be My Eyes. And it is helping to make everyday life for members of the blind and low vision community a little easier. Blind and low vision customers can now call sighted volunteers with point of view video calling and get the help they need in real time with their hands remain free to complete daily tasks. So let's roll the video.
I have a very strong sense of identity in my blindness. I have a very strong sense of identity.
conscious of time, so I'll point everybody to our Ray-Ban Meta social handles on Instagram. You can watch it. It's very cool. My team in particular worked really hard to put this content together, so I hope you'll have a look. It's super inspiring, and hopefully you can enjoy it. This video is just an example of how our innovation at the intersection of XR and AI is delivering value to communities of people with differing abilities. And this is just the beginning. There's so much more potential here. We see potential in consumer surface EMG inputs because they allow everybody to naturally interact with computers, even when our hands are full, or if you don't have full mobility in your hands, such as people living with spinal injuries or neurological disorders. There's much more we can do, and we're committed to continuing our work with the accessibility community to bring more inclusive tech to everyone at a much more accessible price point. We've already launched multimodal AI in the United States. In the US, you can already ask AI for information about what you see and the world around you. We're bringing computing outside of rectangles and into our lives, and we continue to update our software to make them even more useful. By the end of 2024, you will be able to have a live translation to cross the language barrier. And I'd love to show you today, but unfortunately, I can't do that here in Europe. Europe is at a critical juncture. Last month, Meta, along with more than 70 major European companies across industries and sectors, wrote an open letter to ask Europe's institutions for more regulatory clarity on AI. This letter came about as a result of shared concerns from a broad range of European stakeholders, including from the industry and academic community, about the EU's inconsistent approach to regulatory decision-making on AI data training. To be clear, we're not criticizing GDPR. On the contrary, we believe that a consistent and clear implementation of GDPR will help provide regulatory clarity for everyone looking to develop generative AI in Europe. But regulatory interpretations of GDPR are fast evolving, not harmonized and unpredictable. And most of all, they're creating delays, and the one thing we don't have is time. Europe doesn't have time. We believe this puts Europe at a great risk of falling behind other regions, affecting European productivity, competitiveness, and future generations. No current technology has more potential to boost the EU's competitiveness than AI. As an example, Goldman Sachs estimates that generative AI could increase global GDP by 10% over the next decade. But the EU's complex and fragmented regulatory environment is particularly burdensome for young tech companies. There are around 100 tech-focused laws and over 270 regulators active in digital networks across all member states, which hampers innovation and deters digital companies from operating across the EU in a unified way. Some policymakers maybe disregard innovation as a pillar of the future of Europe, and rather than believe in Europe's capacity to lead thanks to the standard setting. But if Europe wants to keep playing a global role and maintain its autonomy, it must build an innovation policy. And until this is resolved, the EU risks falling behind as the rest of the world builds on technologies that Europeans will not have access to. European researchers and institutions won't be able to drive research based on the latest open source technology. European businesses and startups won't be able to offer their services based on those models. And European citizens won't get access to the latest technology innovations such as Meta AI. And so with that, I'd like to leave you with one call to action. The people in this room are the most prominent movers and shakers in the XR industry and need to speak up and work together to ensure everyone, regardless of where you are in the world, are able to benefit from the transformative nature of XR and wearable AI. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maria.